In our previous live stream, I told you guys that I was going to teach you how to create a Google assessment form or create a baseline assessment form using Google Form. Okay, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. Hi, my name is Miss Blessing, and if you're just joining, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Blessing, and this is I Teach with Miss P, and I teach you how to thrive and grow as a teacher. So I tried my best to make this easy for all of us. So today I'm going to be teaching you how I use. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I use ChatGPT and how I use Google Forms to create a baseline assessment form for my students. Let's dive right into the video. Now, the first thing I do is I go on on Google Chrome. Google Forms are in Google Chrome. So in Google Chrome, if you click on the nine dotted line here at the side, you will have access to all your Google workspace or to your Google workspace. So you could see your Drive, your Gmail, and every other thing that you're looking for here, right? So, but we're looking for Google Forms. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see Forms. Okay, it's purple. This purple one here, Forms. So you click on Forms. Now when you click on form, it's going to load up, and then you are going to see different type of forms come up. Okay, so you see different type of form: blank form, assessment form, course evaluation. Mine is showing all of these things because I have used it a lot, but we want to create an assessment form. So I'm going to click on assessment. If you're looking for a contact information form for your parents, course evaluation form, you will see templates on Google. So this is my own Google assessment form, or this is what the Google form looks like, right? Now, I want to create an assessment, and I'm going to be taking you step by step on how I create a baseline assessment form. So first of all, I open or create the form, right? So after creating the form, I could choose the theme of what I want it to look like. I can come here and customize it. If I have used Canva to design my header, I could use my company header in this place where this header is. If I don't have a header, I can come to the theme and then I delete the header. Maybe I don't want it. Then I choose the color. Maybe I could use my brand color. My brand color is orange, so I could use the brand color to actually um, prepare the test. But remember, they're kids, so do choose or do what you think is best. Now in this place where there's assessment, maybe I'm preparing the assessment for a grade 5 student, so I could say grade 5. Okay, assessment, um grade 5 assessment, right? And in this place where I have the heading, I'm just going to put my heading: this test, or this assessment rather, is to test your ability. Okay, um not just ability, to test your understanding of your grade English language level. Okay, so like I said, I'm just doing this because it's practical. I'm just showing you. You could put anything here as your, yeah, you could put anything here um as in your information here. So then you go ahead and you click on the name, you click on the email, you click on the quiz sections. Okay, so when you click on name, email, the next thing you want to do is to create a section. You could choose to create a section or you just continue, but I love to create sections. After the email, I'll click on add section. I like to create sections so that I know that I'm using sections for different purposes. Now for this purpose, now I could say maybe I'm doing grammar and spelling. Okay, or anything that has to do with the grammar, spelling, and writing. The other part will be for comprehension. So once I'm done, I could actually write here: read and answer the questions carefully. Okay, so once I'm done with this, now to generate my questions, right, I will go on ChatGPT And in ChatGPT, I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I want you to create a baseline assessment for a student in in the UK, for a grade 5 student, sorry, for a, remember to put the grade, okay, grade 5 students in the UK. So if it's US, put US. If it's Australia, put Australia. So I want 20 comprehension questions, no, 20 um grammar, comma, spelling, grammar, spelling, um vocabulary, spelling and vocabulary, they're together. So grammar, spelling, maybe writing, okay, um writing questions, okay. So writing, I want 20. Let's change this to multi-choice grammar questions and writing questions and their answers. I also want a grade 5 level comprehension comprehension and comprehension passage with 10 questions. Okay, so with 10, let's say multi-choice questions. Okay, so let's see what it's going to give to us. So I've sent it in. I didn't correct. So you could see it's great base 5 assessment UK question. So you could see what it gave to me here. Are you seeing? It gave me spelling, it gave me grammar, it gave me different things here. However, if you notice, I didn't use a specific curriculum, or I didn't tell it to give me a specific curriculum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still indicate here. I want you to use let me say IXL style, IXL curriculum and question style. Okay, and question style. So let's see what it's going to give to us. So I put, because I didn't put curriculum, I forgot to put curriculum in the other one. So look at it. So it's now giving us the IXS style baseline assessment UK curriculum. So now are you seeing it's giving us with IXL style which sentence is written correctly? This. Which sentence punctuates this correctly? Because this is the type of question that they will usually see in IXL. Do you understand? This is the type of question you will see in IXL. So it gave me IXL style of question. Now let us use this question style and put it in our assessment form. So now they've given us that this test is supposed to last for 60 minutes. That's the duration of the test. However, we might not need 60 minutes. So style A, section A is the grammar, spelling and writing part. So capitalization and punctuation is the first one. So what I do is I come here, I copied this. Whenever I um whenever I am given this, or whenever ChatGPT gives me this, I come to the question part. Or where is it? Okay, so I come to the question and then I come here to copy which sentence is written correctly. I control C and then I go to my assessment form. Remember, I created the this thing, and then you see this place here. I'll control V. Okay, and let me number it. I forgot to number it. Number one, control V. Okay, multiple choice. I'll come here, I'll copy my options and copy, and then I'll come here and I'll control V. I'll paste it. Are you seeing it? Very easy. So I'll go to the answer key and choose the correct answer, so it automatically grades the child's work. So I click on done. Hmm? So all these other ones, I'm just going to delete anyone you know that you don't need, that came with the this thing. You can just delete it so that you know what you're doing. So once you're done with question one, you want to go to question two. Click on this plus sign here where you have add question. When you click on it, you can add your question. So I'll go to question two. I'll copy question two. Which sentence uses, sorry, question two, which sentence uses the punctuation correctly? I'll go to copy. I'll come back here and I will paste. Okay, and I'll paste it, and then I come back here again. I'm going to copy the options here I'll copy it and I'll come back here again, and then I will paste. So basically what you're doing is copy and paste, and when you're done, put your answer key and click on done. You could change the points, the total number of points you want. So I'm going to do number three. Let me just do three. Let me do three for us so that the video, I don't want the video to be too long. So I will copy it here and then I'll paste, and then I'll come back here again and then I'll copy. Remember, we are copying the question or the options. Okay, copy. I didn't copy this one well. And then I come to the option and I paste. So this one is supposed to be sandwiches and juices and juice, full stop. Okay, so are you seeing what we did here? So you go there and you choose your answer key and you put your answer. So you do it for all the questions. You fill in all the questions that you want to use to teach. Now if you are doing maybe if you choose, and let me look for a question. um let me see let me see a question that, okay, so let me say maybe write a sentence in the past tense. Okay, maybe you want the child to write the sentence for you. So you go to number 4. Maybe I will now do um write a sentence in simple past tense. So you see, write a sentence in simple past tense. You go to short answer. You can see it's in short answer already. So the child will type in their answer. Okay, so when you are done with filling in the grammar, you click on no, not plus sign again. You click on new section where you will now do your reading and comprehension. So here will be reading and comprehension. Now there are two ways you can do this thing. You can either copy the comprehension passage that ChatGPT has given to you, or you could either you copy the comprehension passage like this one that is here. I can come here and copy this comprehension passage um, and put it in the, let me copy this, copy this now, copy. Oh, I didn't so you can come here and copy it. Behave yourself, please. Okay, let's copy, and then you come here and then you paste this place where you have this thing here. You can just come here and control V, you paste the comprehension passage. Okay, the title is the hidden key, so I'm just going to put the title here. Okay, so can you see this? So now when you're done fixing this, if you want to create the questions, what would you do? You come here, click on the plus sign, and you'll be able to add the question. So question number 11, and then you add your comprehension question, you add the options, like that, like that, like that, until you are done. If it is a writing task, you could put your question here and put this thing in paragraph. Okay, it's going to be in paragraph for you. All right, then when you're done setting up, you will go to responses. Now for the responses, it's either, sorry, you go to settings. In the settings, you will go to how do you want the child to get the score? Would you want the child to get the score immediately? Remember, if you do a question where the child has to write in their answer, you have to grade that one yourself. It's not automatically graded, you have to grade it yourself. So but the one that the child, for instance, when I mean the one that the child is writing the answers for, question like question number 4, where I said write a sentence in simple past tense, the child is going to like fill in their answer. So you will have to, when the child submits, you will have to go and upgrade the score, because it will not automatically upgrade like number 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, then you go to your settings. When you now tell, how do you want the child to receive the score? Is it immediately after submission or later after manual review? I always put it in later, because sometimes we make mistakes as teachers. You can be able to review what you have done and make corrections before the child, you can release the score to the child, or upgrade their score before you can release the score to the child. Now when you're done with all of that, you could see missed questions, all of these point values. You want the child to see all of that. default form settings. So the way you want it to be, responder input is here. Question default, make question required by default. That means if they don't answer it, they will not be able to submit. So I always leave this button on, okay, so that they will do all their tasks. When you are done setting up and you know that you are done, you are through, the next thing to do is to publish it. You are going to publish the text, so you can publish it and then look at it, respond as anyone with the link, and then you publish it. Once you publish it, it's going to give you a link that you will send to the child to do the test. This is the link. Once you click on publish, you can get the link. You click on copy, or you click on copy corresponder link. Copy corresponder link. You click on the link, you see it here. You can copy it, you can shorten it and then copy it. It's still the same thing. Is that okay? If you want to preview or look at what you have done, you click on that preview, look at it. This is what the child will see. So when they fill in the this thing, you can see it makes it required by default. Okay, I'm just trying to, I want you to see what are you seeing. This is what the child will see from their own end. So when they're done with the first part, they'll go to the next part. So it's not allowing me to go because I need to fill up the answers. Okay, so let me say maybe I'm just filling up anything here. Let me just do and then go to next. Are you seeing the comprehension is here as well? Okay, and again you can put pictures. I know I didn't mention it, but you can put pictures. If you want to put a picture, maybe you are doing it for a younger class like EYFS and all of that, you can put pictures. For instance, if you have, let me say maybe I want to do question number 5 and I want to add an image. See this place here where you have add image, you can add a picture. You can go on your Google Chrome and say preposition picture. Maybe you are doing a question on preposition, so you go to a preposition image and then you go ahead. Please, this applies to maths teachers as well. Okay, so you can take a picture on under whatever it is and then you come and put it in the assessment form. The child will choose their answers. All right, so this is how you create a baseline assessment form. Even when you're creating the questions, you could still even input, if the parent shares the student scheme of work with you, you can use the scheme of work to actually put in your um, to create the baseline assessment for the student. I hope I've been able to explain how you can use baseline assessment forms. I have tons of videos on how to teach online. If you are new and you want to learn how to teach online, please reach out to me. My link is in my bio. I have a book, The Online Tutoring Blueprint. I have a lot of information that you will need. So this is basically how to create a Google assessment form, whether you're a math teacher, English teacher, accounting, science. Ensure that you use this thing very well, because you'll be able to determine what is wrong with the child and how you can make more money, or how you can give a good feedback so that you can price well. All right, so I hope I've been able to teach you very well today. Thank you for learning this. Please click on the like, subscribe and share button. Until I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.